Welcome to New York YouTube Bloods. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This one is on Raheem Faison, aka Skeam Team 2000. Skeam Team 2000 was born in Brooklyn, New York, Kings County Hospital. His mother name is Teresa Faison, and his father name is Knowledge, also known as Derek Peterson. Growing up, Skeam Team 2000 had a hard life. He was in foster care, group homes, juvenile institutional centers, and he said he actually met his sister when he was about 10 years old. So throughout that whole time, he didn't know his family. He was living with people that made him sleep on floors with no blankets. They went to school dirty, and Skeam Team really had a rough life. Being that his father, Knowledge, had a street buzz in Crown Heights area, Skeam Team started to hang around all the older guys in his area, which they influenced him to sell drugs and do robberies. Skeam Team 2000 also was arrested for criminal possession of a weapon in 2002. In 2009, Skeam Team went back to New York State Prison for selling crack cocaine, and he also caught an additional charge for having prison contraband in the first degree. In 2013, he went back upstate to prison for criminal possession of a weapon, and he is now free, starting a YouTube career. Skeam Team 2000 also was upstate. He had little to no support, so he would work as a porter in a correctional facility. In one incident, he was working doing laundry, and a Muslim guy said, "Hey, where's my sheet?" Skeam Team replied, "I gave you your sheet, I put it on your bed." And he said, "I never got my sheet, where's my burgundy sheet?" And the dude said, "Yo, I never got my sheet." Skeam claimed he gave it to him, but during the incident, Skeam realized he gave it to the wrong person. So Skeam went to that person he gave it to, and the person said, "Yo, I don't have it." So now Skeam Team was in a situation where he put the wrong blanket and sheets in somebody else's cell, and now the person the sheets belonged to wanted back. So Skeam Team had an issue with Muslims over that, which caused a riot in the facility. Skeam Team 2000 was also affiliated with the Balla Brims, where he was labeled food for telling the outsider that the gang was going to move on him. While Skeam Team thought he was doing a good deed by letting the person know, it backfired on him. The person that he told went back and asked the homies, did they plan on cutting him? And they asked, "Where do you get this information from?" He said, "Yeah, Skeam Team told me." And that led them to cut Skeam Team in the yard. Later, he was removed out the facility to another one, and he filed a lawsuit against the correctional facility for not protecting him. Ever since Skeam Team was released, he was working with a film company, and also he worked with the Black Lives Matter movement at one time, protesting. Skeam Team 2000 started his YouTube career in 2019, where he was living with his cousin Tay. Tay was living out in Maple Heights, Ohio. Then he got kicked out and he moved to Virginia, where he was staying in a hotel, possibly looking for a place to live out there. That didn't work out too well. He got kicked out of the hotel and he moved to Albany, New York with his sister and also her kids. Now, one of her kids' name is DeAndre Faison, which is a registered offender. He was found guilty for touching little kids. And Skeam Team talk about everybody in the world, but he would never address this issue. He addressed it one time. He said that's not his family. People could have the same last name and not be family, but it's the same address where he's currently living at. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification.